Hey, Ms. Morrison's class. It's Mr. Ryan, and I can't tell you how excited I am to come in and visit your classroom tomorrow so we can talk about the clam. It's going to be a really, really great thing. We're going to be doing a clam day section. We're going to be actually doing a little intro activity too that I'm going to just talk about in a minute, and it's going to be a really, really great experience. And I'm really thankful that you're willing to have me come in and just share a few of those things. Just as kind of an yesterday I was out thinking about the clam, and I was actually walking on the beach a little bit with Julia's two brothers, and I come along a clam shell, and I just grabbed it and I picked it up and I looked at it, and it's just, hey, this is a nice looking clam shell. It's similar to the one you're going to see tomorrow, all right, but it's, it's kind of beat up a little bit because it was on the beach, all right, and I'm like, I wanted to get like a perfect specimen of clam to show you, and it's not a perfect specimen. In fact, it's kind of got this thing here, and I turn around, it's kind of all kind of cracked up in here. Do you see that? But what I did is I actually started looking at it closely, and it's some really amazing things. And actually some of the things you're going to see tomorrow too. All right. So if I look in here, I see these kind of indentation things. You see that? It's kind of almost like a little hole, a little cavity in there. All right. Pretty amazing stuff. And if you don't look closely, you kind of miss it. Right? One thing special about this thing too here is that, it's all broken off. But then I looked over here and I get this little scrappy piece that's kind of hanging off, right? But then you look in here, it's got this like rubbery thing that's connecting them. Right there. It's almost like rubbery. But it seems like it's holding the thing together. Pretty amazing stuff. And then if you look at the inside here, it's really got some amazing, beautiful colors on the outside. Right there. But it's all white in the middle. So, pretty amazing. So I want you to kind of be on the lookout for those things when we're looking at the clam tomorrow. All right? Some other things. The great thing about the clam is it's got some really interesting relatives, too. Anything in science has an ordering system with it because there's so many things out there, there's so many animals, there's so many plants and all that. There needs to be a very specific ordering system. All right, so the clam actually has some really interesting relatives, and some of them that you won't readily expect that it's related to. And we're going to talk about that. That's going to be the first thing we do tomorrow. So what I want you to do to prepare yourself for when we come in the morning is to be thinking about that, thinking about the clam family. All right, and the special family actually has a pretty scientific name. It's right here. It's called a phylum. Can you say that? Phylum. All right. And the clam actually belongs to a special phylum, and we're going to talk about that first. All right. Now, see, over the course of today, and maybe overnight when you're with your mom or your dad, with anybody that you're related to, or your brother or sister or anything, see if you can find out, or if you cruise the internet, what is the name of the family, the phylum that the clam belongs to? And I'll give you a hint. It starts with an M. Okay. So there's that. 3 other questions I want you to be thinking about. All right. When you look at the clam, all right. I often wonder, does this thing eat? Does this thing breathe? Okay, it's it's an ocean creature. Does it breathe? And then the last thing, does it move? All pretty provocative questions, wouldn't you say? I want you to be thinking about those things because we're going to talk about those things, and I'm going to have some answers for you. Actually, you're going to discover the answers, I think, really more than anything. All right. So get yourself ready for tomorrow for a fantastic time talking about the clam, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.